Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? Isn't that a beautiful gold bracelet? So I've been chatting with people inside the chat room, and people are asking, Pimpy, in your opinion, should we be moving into cryptos? And come on, people, you guys know how I feel about crypto, but is there an opportunity to make some money on there? Of course there is. There's also a chance for you guys to lose it. I said what we're looking for is consistency, and right now, cryptos started to go up consistently and then have stalled. They've flattened out, so to speak, and you're not seeing it go up, so it's stalled. It's right there being level. At least that's consistent, and you're not losing value, but you like to see it consistently go up for a little bit before you jump all over it. The same can be said about any investment. The reason why I always push people towards gold and silver, it's a store of value. And although you got a lot of people out there in the crypto world swearing up and down that somehow, some way, Bitcoin is the next new gold, it's bullshit. It's not. Cryptocurrencies are computer programmed fiat money. That's all it is. Physical gold and silver is different. You actually have to pay for labor workers to go out there and mine it, pull it up, send it to a refinery, refine it, mold it into whatever the hell you need it for. So there's labor involved with mining for gold and silver. Plus there's no third-party liability. This is what makes gold and silver the best investment. But let's get into this and see how cryptos are doing versus gold and silver, shall we? Before we get started, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. You can follow me over on other platforms. I do have my own group over on Facebook called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. So head on over here and join us. It's free to do so. In here, I do post updates. If I should get on suspension from YouTube or get removed from YouTube and you want to know what happened to me, I'll let you know right here in this group. I can be found on Twitter, MeWe, YouTube, and the cool thing about YouTube, if you come over here and you join and you find my channel, I got videos going back, I believe, a couple years. So if you want to see some older videos that I have on Nasera, Jacera, gold, silver, cryptos, come on over here and join. Look me up and check out my videos. You can also find me on Odyssey, catch me on Rumble. When I say that the links for all these are down below in the description, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. It's real simple. Just go down to the bottom right here of any of my videos. See this? This is the description. Hit show more. And there are all the links to all the platforms I just spoke about. If the markets don't convince you to get out of banking and get into physical gold and silver, maybe this will. $40 billion in unrealized losses hits JP Morgan Chase as Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup face exposure to U.S. Treasuries. Every report shows $40 trillion in unrealized losses. Yeah, the market's crashing. They're just lying to you about the numbers just to stay afloat long enough for them to cash out and screw the rest of us over. So Bitcoin at $37,227.49. It's still hanging around that level. I like to see it consistently go up. I like to see it get above 40 here. Ethereum's at 2004. XRP's at 62 cents. Solana is at $60.14. Cardano is at 38 cents. Dogecoin is at 8 cents. Yay. Chainlink, $15.06. Polygon is at 85 cents. Polkadot's at $5.46. Litecoin's at $70.48. And Shiba is at 5086. XLM is at a whopping 12 cents. Terra Luna Classic is at 407. And the always frustrating Saitama is at 3093. It's having another good week. It just goes up and down like a teeter-totter. So for the past 24 hours, it is up 4.74%. Over the last week, it is up 1.85%. But over the last month, it is down 12.46%. Gold at the moment is at $1,981 per ounce. Silver is at $23.73 an ounce. Both of them, as you can see, have gone up recently. Gold is teasing at $2,000 mark again. And you got silver teasing everybody about hitting that $24 an ounce mark. Yeah, Reddit's co-founder says that crypto winter will clean house and hails Bitcoin as gold for a new generation. It's such crap, man. It is. So the Reddit co-founder views Bitcoin as a haven asset like gold, but for a new generation. This co-founder paid just $15,000 for Ether that would have been worth over $100 million today if he'd kept it. Yeah, I told people Ethereum is the right investment, not Bitcoin. Alexis predicts a brighter, cleaner future for cryptocurrencies and sees Bitcoin as a modern-day version of gold. I can't help but laugh every time I read that. I've invested through every crypto winter, and they still don't faze me. The Reddit co-founder posted on X this week, "Winter clears out the tourists and grifters. It happens in every industry." Alexis, the founder and general partner of the venture firm 776, touted crypto as safe despite its volatility. Yeah, okay, well, there's a reason why there's huge volatility with cryptocurrencies. They're too unpredictable. It's no different than gold. That's a bunch of shit. As the yellow metal's value stems from centuries of people believing it's worth something, he said. 6,000, not centuries, millenniums, 6,000 years. Bitcoin is the same thing. No, it's not. It literally is digital fiat. Noting there's conviction in the digital token value, but unlike gold, it's completely decentralized. That's exciting for an investor. Unlike gold, we trying to say gold is centralized? No, it's not. Shout out to James at SD Bullion. I saved this video earlier, but spaced it as I was watching one of his videos. He was referring to the same video we're about to watch. It reminded me that I had it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip from first post. I will leave the link down below in the description so you can watch the complete video. This should encourage everybody to invest in precious metals. This is what rich people do. The same thing as Indians do. They pass the gold down from generation to generation and they accumulate wealth that way. But although Diwali just recently passed, that's usually the time when people buy a lot of gold. So you're going to hear her speak about that as well. But what's amazing is the amount of gold the Indian people have. Other countries, their government encourages their citizens to buy gold and silver. Not here in the United States. They don't give a crap about their citizens. So they actually discourage us from buying precious metals while at the same time manipulating the markets. So let's get into this and hear what they got to say.
In 2 days, we'll celebrate Diwali, the festival of lights, the biggest Hindu festival on the calendar. And today is Dhanteras. It is an occasion to buy gold. Gold coins, bars, ornaments and everything in between. We buy it on this day. It's said to be auspicious. But we know that gold prices have fallen marginally and that is fueling demand. The sellers are optimistic. In 2022, they sold, and wait for it, 39 tons of gold during the festive season.
This is a week-long festival. They sold 39 tons of gold in that 1 week. That's unbelievable.
39 tons of gold. This year, they hope to surpass that figure. If that happens, it won't be a surprise though, because in India, there is never a reason to not buy gold. It's not just a precious metal. Gold is closely linked to our traditions, culture, and financial security. Do you know how much gold Indian households have? A whopping 25,000 tons. That's more than 40% of our GDP. The US government has the largest gold reserve, over 8,000 tons. Indian households have 25,000 tons, more than 3 times the stock of the US government.
That is crazy to think about. The citizens have the wealth. That's how it should be.
So you could say, when it comes to gold, Indian households are richer than the American government. They're the largest holders of the metal in the world. Gold is seen as a reliable investment, traditionally considered as safe as a fixed deposit in the bank. In India, companies give gold coins as bonuses. Newlyweds are gifted gold jewelry, not just for consumption, but also as an investment for their future. In fact, Indian weddings drive gold purchases. They generate about 50% of the annual gold demand. Gold is especially popular among women. Many prefer buying gold over putting money in a bank account. According to one report, Indian women hold 11% of the world's gold, most of it in the form of jewelry. There's enormous wealth locked in these purchases. And the tradition is passed down generations, so the newer generation, the young, are also buying gold. The demand for gold bars and coins is going up. 20 years back, less than 15% of the customers bought gold in coins and bars. Today, nearly 25% of gold buyers ask for them. When inflation shot up, people turned to gold. It's a time-tested hedge against inflation. And that's why gold did well. The price shot up because the demand was high. So finally, where should you invest? Well, it depends on your risk appetite. If you prefer safe bets, go for gold. If not, turn to the stock market. Gold may not give great returns in the long run, but you can easily liquidate it.
One of the comparisons that I hear all the time is people like to brag about the percentage that Bitcoin has gone up, especially once it hit its peak around $69,000. My response is, when did you buy in? But gold and silver is something that is generational. Sure, you can use it in times of an emergency, but the goal is to keep it, then pass them down to your children. But make sure you teach them the value of gold and silver and why they should continue to add to the fortune. This is how the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers all got rich. There's no reason for your family not to have the same kind of wealth, but it doesn't work if you don't teach them. This is why they don't teach us about balancing your checkbooks, paying your taxes, having good credit in school. They want you to be in a vicious cycle of perpetual enslavement. That includes your kids, your grandkids, your great-great-grandkids. Break the cycle. Buy into gold and silver and keep adding to it every chance you get. Your goal is to try to accumulate as much as possible and hand it down to the next generation. Hopefully you're making enough money and getting by where you don't need to cash in your gold or your silver, and you can pass that along to the family members. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you. That's it for now. I'm out.